You know, I don't think I've ever mentioned this, but there's a little tweak in the menu. And I don't mean tweak as in little trick, but instead, I think it's an error. It says here I've survived 47 days, okay, but it also says I've vomited 47 times. It seems to have the same number, even though I have not vomited 47 times. I would know. Anywho, hi there. My name's Atrunav, I'm the only me there is, and welcome back to Green Hell. Our last time we arrived at the swamp, we found another one of those mysterious rocks with OT on them, as well as this weird research station, or what I can only assume is a research station, for whatever happened in this place. From the looks of it, that pharmaceutical company that contacted Jason in that last ayahuasca-induced flashback, Omolu I think it's called, they came here searching for some kind of cure, and they started experimenting on people. Not cool, guys. But as you can see, there's gas masks around. These seem to be something like quarantine tents. And I'm still in the swamp, so I don't know exactly where to go, but I'm hoping I can find in this place the grappling hook gun to reach the new height. That was not over here, but down here, where my mouse is right now, because I don't think there's anything else in the swamp. This is all mountain especially. And actually, the path should probably continue south, right? Who knows? But for now, I'm going to look through this place, comb it through, you know, eat what I can eat. I need to recover my stats. Well, actually, they're not too bad. See if we can't cover about as much ground in terms of story and all that as we did in the previous episode, since I very much liked the way that one came out. Even though, you know, it might have seemed a little rushed, but honestly, I'm kind of just going through the story at this point. Survival is not an issue for me anymore, as long as I keep finding these places with food and whatnot. Anywhere to save and or sleep is appreciated anyway. As well as, you know, the random food lying around. But for now, let's see, there's a bag I can't open. I can sleep. Anything in there I can't tell. There's an audio recorder. Let's play that.
Alvarez, report number 3. Camp Omega is now up and running. I checked the perimeter with Vega and found nothing alarming. So far, we've both been guarding the camp in turns, switching every 6 hours. But starting tomorrow, he will be in charge of Omega, and I will move to Delta. We agreed to communicate on the radio on a regular basis every 5 hours. Most of the team is unproblematic, but I'm not sure if it was a good idea to take the Higgins with us. We've only been here a couple of days, and I'm already sick of the good doctor's ramblings. He is only focused on his wife. Vega and I will keep an eye on him. End of report.
What? Wait a minute. So, are you telling me that Jason actually lost his memory? He didn't remember that thing happening to his wife. Apparently we came here with this group. Probably searching for a cure for her, but ultimately we came here with this group? What the heck is going on here? I'm not sure. I'm gonna take that beef jerky. Ooh, military ration. I think I already have one in my bag, so I'm gonna try and eat this one, see what happens. Num num! Carbohydrates, proteins, and fats, and that should be good enough to keep me nice and dandy. All I'm missing is water. The water intake. Ooh, canned milk, sweet. I'm taking that. Actually, am I not too heavy now? I think I would be. Ooh, I am. And it's the caiman meat's fault, so I'm gonna get rid of it. It's not like I can't hunt another one of them anyway. I should still have some water. Okay, not in here, but in here. Okay, that's good. I'll sleep in a moment. I know, I'm just very interested in seeing what else this place has to offer. So yeah, it seems like we came with these Omolu people. And then something happened, we got separated, and this guy just lost his head entirely. Like, I left half my brain in the river. Clearly, because to not remember any of this makes for a good twist, but I don't know. How big can amnesia really be? Then again, It's amnesia. To Philip Smith, evacuation order. Following reports number 37 to 39, which confirm that the mission is futile due to the lack of the Y objects, Mobile Corp aborts any works conducted in this area. Your orders are to evacuate the base. All units are to report on board of the plane at 1200 UTC on Thursday. Any delays or evacuation at a different time are not taken into consideration. All equipment is to be left in place. Once the members of the expedition return, they shall undergo a year-long quarantine, to which they agreed in their signed contracts. Any attempts to avoid or shorten the period of the quarantine, refusal to undergo tests, or failure to submit final reports shall be treated as a breach of contract. The following are strictly prohibited: contact with media, contact with people outside of the strictly specified group assigned to the project, contact with other research facilities, disclosure of any information regarding the tasks conducted for Mobile Corp, breach of contract, and or NDA shall be severely punished. Whoa, I'm about to faint here. I better get to sleep. I wish I had a coconut on me to, a different one to collect water in. Tea! Oh, cool. Now I want to take it. I'll take it. That's my weight. Perfect. Oh, I got some canned cheese here, which I could very well eat, and I will, actually. Alright, that gave me some things back. Proteins, carbs. Mass transport, 1200 UTC, blah, 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 blah. Ooh, there's a map. Okay, that's probably my next, path I need to go along.
Dr. Smith, report number 23. Again, it's about Higgins. His behavior is starting to spiral out of control, and his obsession with his wife's health is disrupting the team's work. Once again, I want to make it clear that I don't have the professional knowledge to diagnose him, but I suspect a mental breakdown. It's getting worse with each day. Should I put him on medication? We have some sedatives on hand. Please advise. Oh, I almost forgot. I've packed all the specimens according to the new guidelines. I hope this time they will reach their destination without any problems. End of report.
Okay, so yeah, this, assuming we pay attention to this and actually take it as believable, this lends credence to the fact that maybe Jason is losing his mind. Because when we started the game, we arrived at a camp ourselves. I don't remember if they were waiting on anyone else, but it seemed to be just them two. Now, was that a flashback to before all of the events in the game, like one of their first trips here? Or... That would make sense, right? Because the tutorial was just a tutorial. We don't know how much time passed between then and now. Although, no, we ran out of the tent searching for Mia. So maybe it was some sort of hallucination. I'm just pitch-balling ideas here, because it seems like Jason really wasn't in his right mind. And he was at the same time with these people, so it's hard to tell. Ooh, coffee. I think I have one of these back home, so it's okay if I take it now. I've always wanted to keep at least one of everything, so... Okay, wait, can I not? Oh, wait a minute. I would need to, where is it? I probably need to put this in water. Oh, that's clever. Okay. Up. Right, perfect. To Philip Smith, change of reporting form. Due to problems with connectivity, all further reports are to be recorded as audio logs. Reports must contain a number, name of the person reporting, and location. There is no requirement regarding the number of reports. It should be adjusted to any developments. Audio logs will be collected once a week together with the samples. The plane will land as usual every Thursday at 1200 UTC. Audio logs are to be described in detail, packed securely, and ready to be given to the pilot. Okay. And we got a map. Sweet. And I'm guessing the map lets me... Ooh, keep going. Yeah, there we go. See? Ooh. Wait, what the heck is all this? We've got a camp at H. Wait, what was Delta? No, I haven't been here. Oh, that's probably inside though. Okay, this is interesting. This is getting way more interesting by the second. Okay, if I can find my way up there, I can probably get to Delta. I need to get to H, which I'm probably guessing as a Greek letter as well, but H Omega, We have A1. Oh, this is getting really interesting. Okay. If I don't find the gun, the gun here, though, I'm gonna have to... Wait, I am at Omega. Okay. I can probably swim out to A1 then. And if I just make my way around here, I should be able to get to H. Should be. Unless this is a mountain blockade. Okay, this is getting really interesting. Yeah. Let's see what else I can find around here then. At most, I'm missing water, which I can probably find easily later on through coconuts and whatever. And carbs, but I can get carbs back from fruits as well. Okay, the water is a tricky situation though. Ooh, tea. Oh! Is this gonna be like, what, tea dust? Better not touch it for now. Also gotta be careful with these things. Okay, this is about to die on me. So is this one. And, you know, why not? Oh, and this one too. Huh. It's okay. I'll be on the lookout for more things anyway on my path. But for now... Now let's see. I can't get in here, meaning that this isn't what it should be. Or if it is, I just can't access it. Some kind of garbage chute area. But if I'm to head over to H, or rather A1, then hold on. I need to take a look at this. A1 is 23 south. No, wait. Okay, 23 west, 34 south. Okay, meaning that if I just head east, I should get there. Perfect. Let's go. Up. Hold on. I know. I saw. I got leeches. Of course I do. Can we... there you go. Right. Stupid me. Come on. Get off. Get off. Thank you. Get off. Thank you. Okay. Alternatively, if I could just find some shrooms that have the healing properties, I'll be fine at drinking swamp water. Ugh. A1, is it this little island over here? Seems to be it, anyway. What am I to find, though? Maybe a place to get high? That would be good. Jesus. Move, people, move! It seems that way, because we got the Banisteriopsis tree over here. Yes! They can drink another ayahuasca. Okay, my stats are about to be just fine, then. Do I even have the sticks for this crap? I probably don't. I'm glad I have an axe, though. Okay. Let's make a small fire. Right. No. Come on. Missing a small stick. Darn it. Okay, I'm gonna get things together over here, and I'll meet you back once I'm done picking things up. Got it. Okay. That's the 6 anyway. I'm gonna get a few more, as well as find the other vine I need, because I know it's not just the Banisteriopsis, but also the little red one. I forget the name of it. Which, honestly, there should be... Hey! There should be some around here. There always is some around here when you need it. See if I can't find it real quickly. It was not you, it was the other red one. Smaller plant. Ooh, a toucan. Oh, there was this option here all along. By the way, I haven't found the other plant I needed.
Yeah, you're not gonna believe this. Shit.
Hello? What do you mean? What happened? Whatever. I hate that this is taking way longer than it needs to. Where's the freaking plant, man? How can they have one of them but not both of them? I'll keep looking. Hadn't found this before. There's clearly a path going up. But no, I don't want to leave yet. I want to get high. That sounds about right, right? Are these garbage bags? Oh god. Come on, you stupid red plant. Where are you? I'm not leaving here without it. Finally, been looking forever for you. Come on. Yonkers. Okay. Woo! Goodness gracious. Time to get high yet again. But first we need to make a fire. Gonna grab one of my dry leaves.
Bitch!
Preparation is everything after all. I was about to give up, honestly, but thank goodness. Bring on the drugs. I'm ready for whatever big revelation comes next. This one surely has to be related to all this research talk and the fact that I'm part of the problem here. I'm part of these people invading the jungle, after all. Where'd you go, kid? Kid? I don't hear. I hear you, but I don't see you, man. Is that you? There we go. Follow the kid. Across the pond of death. Oh, Lord. That's one giant snake, huh? Anaconda, after all. I'm tripping all the balls. Oh, God. I didn't see this many dead birds before. Good God. I knew you'd lead me here, though. Boom. Okay, so OT is...
You know what the worst part about this disease is? The doctors gave me 6 months. How am I supposed to live my life when time is running out? How the fuck do I just can't. I can't do this anymore. I wake up next to you every day, knowing there's no future for us. I just can't take it. The pain, I want to end it and just be done. It feels like someone is holding my heart in an iron fist and I can't breathe. I just lie there and look at you.
I wasn't going to enter the door until she finished talking, in case I skipped it. It sounds like a dreadful thing, honestly. I mean, it is a dreadful thing. Being told you only have so long left to live. That cuts into anyone's morale, into anyone's motivation, just to not give up, you know? I don't know if I mentioned this last time, but I was going to anyway. The voice acting in this game has been spectacular, really. Jason and Mia. Holy crap. I love it. What am I looking at? You know, apart from the empty bed. Oh, patient card.
Starting today, the latest drug from Muluor is available on market. As proven by research.
Extraordinary discovery of Jake Higgins. Yeah, they're talking about me and whatever it is that I found last time I was here. Which is why Amolu decided to tag along. Diagnosis: no cancerous changes found. Underlying disease: none. Conducted medical procedures. didn't show any tumors in the lungs? What? Patient has been discharged. So wait, did he find the cure? Did I find the cure for Mia? Okay, it's starting to make a lot more sense now. Maybe what I said before was true. Maybe the tutorial area was just the start of it. We went searching for the cure, but she wasn't as bad then. Then she got bad. Jason found it, gave it to her, and then Omolu found out, or something like that. Because then he had to have written the book, and you know all the events that transpired in the last flashback. Can I go back out the door, or oh, I can. Also, this music. Superb guys, developers. Superb guys are superb job, developers. Great guys though, and gals. I assume there's a whole bunch of people on your team. Oh mundo, I can't. Well, thank goodness we can translate this right away, because I can't read Portuguese for crap. A new, better world. It is done. Omolu Corp has launched a new era in the history of mankind. The revolutionary drug has entered production, and soon cancer will finally be defeated. Good lord. Everything began with a traveler, Jake Higgins, who went to Amazonia and brought back the secret to eternal health, and then shared his findings with Omolu Corp. Oh, I'm sure I shared it, right. Yeah, it wasn't like I was forced or anything. The company immediately started research on the new drug, which will cure cancer once and for all. One of the worst sicknesses will soon be completely eradicated. It may be hard to believe, but the results of the tests are unambiguous. The cure is really working and leads to full remission. Jesus. And this is only the beginning. The medical revolution is gaining momentum, and there's already research underway aimed at eliminating other sicknesses. Thanks to Omolu Corp, the impossible has become possible, and today we are standing before a unique opportunity to ensure that mankind is healthy and durable like never before. Damn, man, that's just... it's wrong. It's wrong when you think about... like, I can tell there's a bit of a chain reaction going on here. I found the cure, sure. But then these guys come in to abuse the forest. It's like Mother Nature just got her revenge. Everybody started getting sick and dying. They thought, oh, mercury poisoning, parasites, who knows what it is, but... Brazilian dream come true. Oh dear, okay. Well, the Brazilian pharmaceutical company Omolu Corp is giving away free injections of a supposedly revolutionary cure-it-all to the country's citizens. The rest of the world watches in outrage as the prices of the drug keep soaring. Speaking of which, I mean, I haven't done my research here, but are the developers from Brazil? If so, even better, guys, even better. Until recently, only the people interested in the pharmaceutical market recognized the name Omolu Corp, but now the company is on everyone's lips. The drug it developed in record time is set to work as a perfect vaccine that ensures immunity to all kinds of illnesses. And for those already sick, it stimulates the immune system, causing remission and complete recovery. Although all of this sounds unreal, the internet is full of photos and clips presenting testimonies of people cured of cancer, AIDS, or lupus. Jesus! Dr. House must be... well, I mean, he's not dead, but he'd be turning in his grave if he were. The remains of Dr. House's show, anyway. A study has also been published that shows great effectiveness of the drug against Ebola. Good lord, what is this miracle drug? And can I have it, please? Which had been untreatable so far. Ah, so this is definitely before they discovered that cure last year. However, Omolu Corp has refused to give access to the drug to foreign medical labs, therefore no research outside of Brazil has proven its effects. Ah. This doesn't seem to discourage the sick and dying from all around the world. They set up online fundraisers hoping to collect the unimaginable amounts of money needed for treatment. Those who can make a pilgrimage to Brazil in hopes of getting an injection for free. People are queuing up at the border waiting to be let in, and airlines are launching new connections to address the rising demand. Although Omolu Corp is giving away the drug for free in Brazil, the profits of the company have already reached billions of dollars. The company has exclusive rights to the new drug and keeps its ingredients secret, not to let anyone copy the formula. This means that it is free to dictate the prices for other countries. According to unofficial reports, among the parties negotiating with Omolu are not only importers from the USA, but also the governments of different countries, aiming to provide their citizens with access to the drug. Details of these conversations haven't been made public yet, but we know that Amolu Corp is looking to build its branches around the world, initially at least one per each continent. A race between world powers is underway, and it will determine the choice of first locations. The success of Amolu Corp is slowly affecting the entire country. Brazil, so far the world's 8th largest economy, is now on its way to the very top. Thanks to this medical discovery, the country is becoming a force previously unknown to the world. It has already outrun China and can soon become the richest and most influential superpower in the world. I mean, with a drug like that, can you blame them? And this is due not only to the rising profits from the sales of the new medicine, but also the rapid development thanks to a healthier, stronger society. Today we don't know yet where this experiment of eliminating the illnesses of an entire population will lead us, but it's possible that Brazil will bring about a world revolution. So maybe Mia is still alive. I mean, I don't know. I'm still thinking that she's not alive. Come on, it would be a good twist. But at the same time, maybe she is. Maybe I get to rescue her after all.
I can't blame you for the decisions you made.
Oh, another article.
You chose me.
And
Not
another
knowing
article.
the cost. Would you do it again? Or was the price of healing me too high?
Never, Mia. In fact, I'd say the price of healing you was just right, but selling out to Amolu was the big mistake. I mean, they could have gotten us killed if they wanted to, but even then, they wouldn't have gotten the secret out of me. At least, if I'd been given another choice. Breakthrough in medicine. Amolu Corp is going to heal us. The pharmaceutical company was the only one to convince Jake Higgins to share the secret of eternal health, and has immediately started developing a new drug. Higgins is the first man in the world who managed to get in touch with the previously unknown Yabawaka tribe. Before he went to Brazil, he had to undergo complete vaccination, enhance his immunity, implement a healthy diet, and take numerous tests to make sure that he was in perfect shape. I think I read these in the wrong order, but who cares? When it comes to tribes isolated from the world, coming into contact with a sickness brought from the outside, even a common cold, could lead to the extinction of an entire village. Higgins, however, rose up to this challenge, and we should all be grateful. When he reached his destination, it turned out that all the preparations were unnecessary. In the book he wrote after his return, Higgins included a sensational claim. Reportedly, this native tribe never got sick. By doing so, he aroused hope among the sick, but the book was eventually a huge disappointment, as the author didn't reveal the true reason behind the natives' perfect immunity. Medical experts assessed that without evidence, his claims were nothing more than fairy tales. Luckily, Higgins also attracted supporters who saw the potential of his extraordinary claims. Amolu Corp managed to convince the traveler to share the knowledge he acquired. They were the only company in the world brave enough to launch unconventional research, whose goal, among others, is to revolutionize cancer treatment. Soon, complicated surgeries and exhausting chemotherapy will become history. Well, I guess they succeeded after all. The fact that numerous copycats of Amolu Corp are trying to get to the Yabawaka at all costs seems to have proved that Jake Higgins really discovered the secret of health. The interest is so huge that the Brazilian government had to start denying permits to venture into the tribe's territory out of concern for its safety. The authorities introduced special safety measures and created a reservation to prevent any unauthorized parties from trying to endanger the tribe. The Yabawaka are under full protection. Thanks to Higgins and Amolu Corp, a revolution in medicine has been put into motion, which will lead to the elimination of blah 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 blah. We already know this. If it comes to completion, yes, of course. And will Jake Higgins' discoveries save the world? Find out next time. Oh, Lordy Lou. Oh, no. Well, let's see. Let's read this one and keep going, because I don't want to waste too much time on this. Nobody believed that Higgins really found the secret of eternal health. Today we know that thanks to his discoveries, Amolu Corp is going to change the world, releasing humanity from the burden of sickness and suffering. Sammy is suffering from acute lymphoblastic leukemia. He is only 4 years old and has spent most of his life in a hospital, being subjected to chemotherapy and stuck with needles. Why do people suffer? Bone marrow transplantation gives the biggest chance of recovery, but Sammy, like thousands of other sick children, is not eligible for the procedure. Why not? Because he's too young? The fight for these young patients' lives is a cruel race against time. Unexpectedly, Amolu Corp has joined the struggle, announcing a swift launch of a new generation drug, which is to make cancer treatment as easy as curing a cold. It's a real breakthrough in medicine, one that will change the fate of humanity by eliminating one of its most severe illnesses. The research conducted by the company has aroused great hope. Terminally ill patients have already started gathering next to Mobicorp headquarters, hoping that they will be chosen for the first tests. Officially, the company states that it's far too early to experiment on people, but according to witnesses, cured patients were seen leaving the company's HQ. Shocking reports about the unbelievable effects of the drug are drawing in a flood of desperate people willing to spend the rest of their lives in a QE in hopes of a miracle. And leukemia is just the beginning. The company has announced that more drugs will be developed to eliminate other untreatable illnesses, all of them based on Jake Higgins' research. It is truly amazing that the remedy for millions of sick people was found in the Amazonian forest among the members of the tribe completely isolated from isolation. Is it though? I mean, it does make sense. They're not subjected to the same things as us. The very idea sounds so preposterous that no distinguished scientist has addressed it. Only Jake Higgins found enough courage in his heart to set off on a long and dangerous journey in hopes of finding a revolutionary cure. Is there really hope for Sammy? Right now doctors give him 20% chance of recovery, good lord. Whereas the new drug is said to be 100% efficient. If he gets through it fast enough, he will have a long normal life to look forward to. And even though a world without illness seems like a vision straight out of a science fiction movie, Jake Higgins and Mobicorp have just taken us one step closer to fulfilling that dream. Okay. Where now? Oh. Is that Mia? Wait a minute. This reminds me of the start of the game. Or flashback, maybe? Anything? Wait, before I talk to Mia, is there anything else around here? Doesn't seem like it. Hey, cutie.
What price? What did I do? Tell me, please.
You didn't do anything, man. You tried to be the better man, and the world took advantage of you, that's all. Speed more important than quality. Drug from Mobicorp already available. Oh, that does not sound good. Barely a year has passed since the Brazilian pharmaceutical company started working on a new revolutionary drug, and the medicine in question is already in use and being administered to patients. The world's medical experts are outraged about this violation of procedures and express concern over the safety of patients. On Tuesday, the WA officially condemned the actions of Mobicorp, which introduced a new drug into the market at such a record-breaking speed. According to a WA representative, it is impossible to conduct all necessary tests and adhere to international guidelines for new drugs in such a short time. Meanwhile, the president of Brazil has offered his support to the company, indicating that the drug has been approved for sale by the appropriate registration office. He also added that the gravely ill can't spare several years to wait for effective treatment. Well, that's true, but all this reeks of corruption. According to the CEO of Mobicorp, K. Quiatek, the drug was examined and is safe to use. It is also said to be exceptionally efficient against cancer. Supposedly, the medicine leads to a complete and swift recovery while also preventing recurrence and metastasis. This is why its risk introduction onto the markets is supported by organizations from all over the world. Before a drug makes its way to patients, nothing else there, okay? The development of any drug starts with searching for new ways to treat a particular sickness, to condition or symptoms. In the first phase, as many as thousands of chemical substances and compounds are examined for their healing or preventative potential. Next, out of that pool, a small number of the most promising ones are chosen. They undergo preclinical trials, which are conducted on live tissues or bacteria. They take approximately 5 years? It should be faster. It isn't until the next phase that the substances chosen from the initial pool are administered to people in a series of strictly regulated clinical trials, which take up to 6 years. Only then can a pharmaceutical company apply for registration. The application is examined by a registration authority for about 1.5 years. At this rate, no one's ever gonna get healed by anything, guys. Really? Come on. Once approval is received, production can finally be launched. And even then, it's under strict supervision. Great. Great. Hey, more! Nothing else here? No? Okay. Can we not? Green news! Unknown virus detected in Brazil. There we go. That's it. That's what affected the gold miners. It's been a week since Brazilian hospitals shared information about new occurrences of an unidentified virus. To date, 12 cases have been reported. For safety reasons, the patients are isolated. Most of them have slipped into a coma. and the doctors described the condition as serious. Tests are being conducted to identify the virus and its mutations. Currently, the patients are provided with a symptomatic treatment, whose aim is to increase their comfort. Authorities urge citizens to show suspicious symptoms or or who have been in contact with an infected person to get checked in the nearest hospital. One of the first symptoms of the infection, are high fever and pale blue subdermal lesions. The authorities also assure the public that the situation is under control and there is no risk of an outbreak. Well, I can assure you that's not the case. More infected. It's becoming worse. Over several dozen people have died in connection with the unidentified virus, and the number is on the rise. Hospitals are struggling to accommodate with the incoming flood of patients. Initially, the sick were kept in isolation, but there's no more wards to fit all the infected. Entire wards are being turned into quarantine zones. Unfortunately, the efforts of the medical personnel may not be enough to prevent an outbreak. People in an advanced state of the illness are found at homes, in the streets, and in public spaces, spreading the virus further. The worst scenario is playing out in the poorest districts and favelas. Poor sanitation and access to healthcare, paired with the distrustful attitude of the citizens toward the authorities, make it even more difficult to contain the virus in these areas. And even so, the Minister of Health assures the public that several research teams are currently working independently to identify the virus. At the same time, a special task force has been formed to determine the source and cause of the outbreak. The President of Brazil claims the situation is under control, but is asking the citizens to follow strict safety measures and avoid public areas as possible. Several big events were cancelled for safety reasons, and kindergartens and schools see a decline in attendance. Despite the reassuring tone of the authorities, Brazil is on the brink of chaos. Christ almighty. More! My voice is getting tired from all this reading. Outbreak! Spiraling out of control. Great. It wasn't long ago that Brazil aspired to become the greatest superpower, but now it has found itself on the brink of total collapse. The mysterious disease has already cost Brazil 20 million people. The country is running out of its medical supplies, and the government has lost control of the country. If it spreads beyond the borders, the crisis may consume the entire continent. I'm surprised it hasn't already, considering the state of Latin America. Due to the tragic situation in Brazil, neighboring countries have introduced procedures that are meant to protect their citizens from becoming infected. Additional forces have been deployed to control the borders, and official crossings have been closed. Runaways who are trying to escape Brazil illegally are apprehended and sent back. The rest of the world also introduced restrictions. Most airports have suspended flights to and from Brazil. This sounds a lot more like, what's the name of that game? Plague Inc? not to make light of the situation here, but oh boy, someone made a boo-boo, a big boo-boo. At a special conference organized by the WA from all around the world, they are debating how to stop the virus from spreading any further. One of the first propositions is to fortify the safety measures at the Isthmus of Panama. From a geographical perspective, it is the most convenient place to stop the outbreak because the epidemic has already reached Colombia. Other propositions include building barbed wire entanglements, fences, or even a wall reaching from coast to coast. Engaging major military forces is being considered. Right. It's easy to notice the helplessness of the WA in the face of the crisis. All the solutions, discussed so far are mostly aimed at protecting countries that haven't been affected by the disease. No one has proposed a method of efficient treatment of the virus or containment of the chaos-ridden area. The first day of the conference has led to disappointing conclusions, and the world still cannot feel safe. This is also feeling a lot more like The Last of Us, just without zombies.
This was the only solution. Shutting down airports.
Can't see crap, Mia.
Seaports, and now this? They are isolating the entire continent.
And whose fault was it? That's right, ours. I sold out. I gave them all what they wanted, and they abused God's power. Oh, God. What the hell? Oh! Wait, is this what... What the heck? Did this really happen, or is this him still high? Could this be what have happened when he ran away? No. When he ran away? I don't think so. Can people even shoot me in the visions? Oh lord. These are all... Oh my god, these are all mass graves, aren't they? Oh, the favela. Oh no. Hey, that's a pretty nice daytime already. Jake Higgins, assassino. Yeah, assassin. I know I am. Murderer. His discoveries were meant to save the world. Instead, they... Good lord. I am sorry. I did not know what I was doing. 150 million deaths. No wonder the indigenous peoples don't want us here.
You think I was worth it?
I know you were, Mia, but... Oh my god. Jesus. Huh! Oh, am I in the cave? Sweet! I wanted to be here. Find a way to make a cure. Oh, hey! Is that the gun thing? Yes, it's the gun thing! Ah! Okay, perfect. Love me some advances.
Doesn't look like you're gonna need this.
No, he will not. Well, okay. Unfortunately, I'm all out of time for now. I'm gonna go back to the tent and save. If I'm right about what I thought, my stats are all full. Perfect. That means I can start the next episode feeling nice and fresh. And the first thing I'm gonna do actually next time is head north from... west from Camp Omega over to Tent H. Hopefully the path here is actually unblocked and I can go. I didn't even try it in this playthrough, but I did see the path, so it should be there. If not, then we head over to the grappling gun location and find our way up. I think the next place we need to get to is either Delta or... I forget what this symbol is. And if I'm right about then this map either belonged to a Molu Corp or this right here is a Molu Corp headquarters. I have no idea. But either way, I am excited to see what comes next. Something tells me, though, that I'm never going to go back, you know, back home to the little base I set up. Goodbye, so long, sayonara, see you later. I love the base, but I don't think there's any going back after the story has led me this far. Either way, oh man, am I invested. Let me just reach the end over here and be done with this. Before I do end this, though, let me just mention one thing. Technically speaking, I mean, I may be speaking out of my ass here, but technically speaking, I do think that if a person like me, for example, were to try and speedrun this game to see how fast you could reach the end of the story, in theory, I could probably make it without too much time passing. Because sure, you'd have to find sticks and blades to probably cut down the little red things, whatchamacallit, these things, these little berry fuckers, Psychotria. But considering that these places all have food, all have something to offer, and then you get high and also get back stats, I think it would be possible to just go from area to area in a single go without ever having to make camp. Which is kind of what was on the Steam page, or what it said on the Steam page specifically, that you don't actually need to do any of that. You don't need to set up, you can just keep going, but I didn't think it was that literal. Anyway, I'm gonna save here, I'm out of time, my voice is a little tired from all that talking. Next time, we're heading towards Camp H, and if not, you know, either way, we're heading also for the grappling gun thing. I am very excited to see where the story goes. I'm kind of intrigued now. Is Mia even alive? I mean, clearly Amolu Corp saved her with the miracle drug. Clearly I saved her by finding it, but if the world's in such turmoil, then Oh god, that radio call from last episode means I'm really in danger. They're gonna come for me. They're gonna try and kill me at some point. Also, it's been a long time since I saw the indigenous peoples, and I'm concerned about that, but I don't know. I'm having so much fun with this, I don't care. Anywho, thank you so much for watching this episode. If you liked it, throw us with that like button down below. Comment, subscribe, and hit that bell button for some sweet notifications. But as always, I'm the only me, so you be the only you. See you next time!